Your Excellencies, the Iranian Ambassador Mohamed Tanhai, the Brazilian Ambassador Rodrigo do Amaral de Souza, the members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps present, United Nations Philippines Honorable Shetan Kumar, to the messengers of peace. We come together for one agenda, to proliferate and promulgate peace actions. Congratulations for your attendance. After 70 years of the United Nations existence, the International Peace Diplomacy Corps is here poised to take off, united for our common shared goal. IPDCI was founded on the platform of the Post-Millennium Development Goals, grounded to sound peace principles, anchored onto the paramount essence of the UN Charter. In September 2015, 12 months ago, the UN General Assembly adopted the 7 Sustainable Development Goals, unanimously by the 193 member states. Together with such inspiring vision of humanity and social contract, as today's UN theme for the observance of the International Peace Day, IPDCI strongly affirms its social contract in today's historical Peace Diplomacy Convention. In the aftermath of World War II, various organizations, including nations and frontliner state actors, promotion of humanity has trended. As today's Peace Diplomacy Convention is a Super Bowl of diplomacy, like many nations, there is so much of awareness that needs to be raised to open our diverse thoughts and ideas. This is a good time to speak face to face as we commit ourselves to some peace ideas rooted on the pillars of the IPDCI. IPDCI shall address a building block in landscaping and designing the architecture of peace. IPDCI shall strengthen its peace pillars, namely peace diplomacy participation, peace diplomacy culture, and peace diplomacy administration and policy in the coming months. These pillars are not only shaped in the Charter, but also by the participation and treatment of the society, the peoples, amongst ourselves. That is the mission. This is IPDCI's challenge, to bring leaders united in the midst of complex factors. IPDCI's vision is for the accreditation of the UN ECOSOC in the coming years. Thank you, IPDCI Honorary Board, Attorney Roderick Salazar, who will continuously safeguard and the legal accreditation process, IPDCI Legal's right. Chilean diplomat Camilo Sanhueza will bring more congruent programs anchored on the expectations of the UN ECOSOC as an expert in international disarmament. He will continue to pound strong policy convergence in the international arena, given his first-hand experience in Paledonasyon. In Africa, IPDCI Honorary Chairman Emeritus, Ambassador Akinyemi Forumbi, is in the process of creating a media institute. IPDCI will always incorporate African interests and peace ideals in its advocacy. IPDCI Ambassador, a Philippine politician and celebrity, Angelica Jones Alarva, will continue to be a voice in the promotion of women's and children's rights, uplifting the social conditions of those who are dehumanized by the society. Right now, we are 7 hours earlier in the actual celebration of the International Peace Day to be headed by the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon in the UN Peace Garden, as they will ring the Japanese peace bell as the observance to a minute of silence. Dear friends, your presence today marks extraordinary commemoration. We gather today to reciprocate our heritage, desires for our shared aspirations, and collective thoughts on peace in these challenging times. I stand here with great conviction because of the confidence you have showed by your presence and desire to this noble cause. We are witnessing such historical hallmarks. We are opening our arms to embrace United IPDCI Stronger World. Estamos presenciando tales momentos históricos. Estamos de brazos abiertos para abrazar United IPDCI, un mundo más fuerte. IPDCI shares the common interest of this new Philippine administration, and IPDCI performs in good modulation for the UN. On that note, IPDCI is confidently at peace with the overwhelming message of solidarity and gesture of profound support from the Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, including those legislators who have extended their greetings to this occasion. This convention is not about the IPDCI. This is about the people's social rights. And IPDCI firmly believes that involved parties should welcome the decision of the United Nations Tribunal in the case of West Philippine Sea. China's historical claim is also convened with our solidarity of bridging fraternity, not through intimidation, but for peace. Good news. Congressman Roy Nogoles will lobby peaceful conflict resolution in the actual Philippine diplomacy. IPDCI will be absolutely supportive. On the issue of human rights, IPDCI will initiate and lead forums in partnership with the academe, legal centers, including media partners for advocacy dissemination drive. IPDCI will strengthen the bridge of cooperation with the Asian Development Bank. Thank you, Madam Akiko Ono. I am campaigning for alliance and cooperation, and I am asking all delegates to help IPDCI in bringing more concrete actions reflective to its pillars. As we start taking off, this is now the advent of a more proactive programs for the society. Progressive on October 20, IPDCI will commemorate UN Day with promising youth leaders in this same venue. The future belongs to those who are brave, to those who are initiators to game changers, to those whose wisdom is its actuality. These are all part of the processes of exploration of goodwill. Join me in this life-changing advocacy as IPDCI continue to raise the millions of unspoken words in this world. Let ourselves be exemplars as messengers of peace. This call is truly for the Universal Alliance. To accept peace is to reject differences. When people becomes united as one, as principles govern them, that is how it should be. International Peace Diplomacy Corps, with such ambitious goals in bringing closer to humanity, in our hands, as David Pomeranz sings it. To our peace partners, thank you for sharing with us your valued commitment and dedication. To IPDCI Ambassador Attorney Noli Santos, thank you for adopting IPDCI in your own international center. I will never stop praying for your complete healing and recovery. To IPDCI 2015 Peace Diplomacy Fellow and Spokesperson, Consul Visitacion Evie Costa, thank you for making your consulate as IPDCI's comfort home. To everyone's surprise, I am also thankful for the never-ending gracious assistance of IPDCI Social Secretary, the Social Secretary of the Embassy of Nigeria, Ms. Sheila Brenyo, for your kind assistance. Also, to Iran Social Secretary, Ms. Susan Chan, and Oman Social Secretary, Ms. March Napisa, for their kind facilitation. As we activate our advocacy, share with us your resolutions to meet a sustainable culture on the march. For these reasons, IPDCI is fully determined to leave a stronger legacy. With the advancement of technology and innovation, I believe that heroes of today are not only fictional characters. They may not be perfect, oftentimes they are wounded, but they are like anyone else in this hall. This is only the advent. We are only entering the first chapter of the great story of the Peace Diplomacy Convention. And I am very excited that from now on, we will all write the history of IPDCI, perhaps a collection of culminating peace contributions. And in the future, we may forget all the designations and career path we have, and to all the titles we will reap. But the story of IPDCI will always be worth sharing to our children and for the next generation. Abraham Lincoln once stated that nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. And IPDCI will continuously employ the use of power in the engagement of peace war. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great privilege and honor to welcome the United Nations Philippines, the representative of Ambassador Ola Angren, who have fought and progressively fighting for our peace rights, from the Office of the UN Secretary General to Manila and now with us. On behalf of the IPDCI, I have the honor to invite Honorable Shetan Kumar to address the Assembly.